G'day. This week, fairly exciting week, both you and me. Me because I had no intention of travelling to these places, but when I saw the opportunity I thought, you'll love it. Just standing over behind me is what I consider should be one of the world wonders. This is the largest rock in the world. It's twice the size of Uluru, not that it's competition. And there's some other great places I go to, including the Kennedy Ranges. So hang on tight and let's go. Apologies for the sunglasses, it is so bright here, razzle dazzle. I'm just crossing over the 26th parallel, you know, the thing that goes around the world, you know, the equator, and this is number 26 degrees, I think. I'm so well researched, but I can feel the difference in the heat already. Well, here I am at Gascoyne Junction. Just about to show you around some of the camp and also some of the things that are worth seeing in Gascoyne Junction. The amazing thing around about the Gascoyne, there's a place over there called Mt Augustus, or Mount Augusta, and I'll probably go and check it out. Apparently it's the biggest rock in the world and it makes Uluru look reasonably small, so better check that out if I can. Well, I've just completed the escarpment walk and it took about 52 minutes. It was a fair hike, and if you've got any dodgy hips or anything like that, or if you're reasonably unfit, don't even think about it. But if you do it and get up here, it's an amazing view of the escarpment. It's around about 100 metres up, feels a lot more, feels like a kilometre up. But look, it's really outstanding, and you can see all the escarpment over here, and then looking over the other way you can see all of the escarpment over there. So it's well worth the effort. But a little bit exhausting. It's 3.2 kilometres one way. First impressions, wow, what can I say? This is one of those places that I never intended to come to, but I thought, oh well, I'm killing a bit of time before I get to Exmouth, so why not? And seriously, it has blown me away. The mountains, hills, whatever you want to call them, I'm definitely sure they're mountains. This is the Kennedy Ranges, are just absolutely outstanding. Let's have a bit of a look around. Got some great news for you. You can see that monstrous hill, mountain, rock face behind me, which is ginormous. Just below that, probably 2/3 the way down, is Sunrise Rock, which is an easy walk up. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'll be here tomorrow morning for the sunrise as well. Fingers crossed I wake up, and I'm sure it'll be great because there's not a cloud in the sky. Well, I'm standing on Sunrise Hill, which is a delight because there's hardly any steps up, and I think that most of you could easily cope with walking up here. If you've got time, it's a time thing, it's not really a distance thing. So Gascoyne Junction, as the locals call it, which is Gascoyne Junction, is just down the road. And up the road, a bit of a way, is Mt Augustus. Well, there it is, Mt Augustus or Baringarah. You know what I like about pronunciation, so it's something like that. And that is the name given by the Wajari tribe. Again, apologies if that's not quite exactly correct. But so obviously it's been here for quite some time, and it's quite a sacred mountain, but I'm so excited that it is the world's biggest rock. It's not unlike an iceberg in the sense that what you see of the rock is only part of it. Underneath it is massive as well. It's called an Inselberg. What an absolute delight of a walk. It's the first walk of the day. That was up something about a saddle. Very nice. This is in the pound. And the pound's where they used to herd all the cattle and keep them in an area so they wouldn't run away. I'm about to enter the Mundi, what we call Mundi, but it's actually the Wajari site of significance. Wajari Aboriginal people have lived here for thousands of years, leaving engravings called petroglyphs. I'm very mindful of respecting the spiritual significance of this area, and just over my shoulder you can see some sort of little exposed caves where the Aboriginals have done some drawings depicting various different things. And so I've taken a couple of photos, and as I've said, I've tried not to be too invasive. I definitely have not touched anything. So if you get a chance, it's definitely worth a look in here. Take 4, the microphone wasn't turned on. Well, here we are at the Flintstones, and I can see where they got the name from. There's lots of little rock formations that are kind of all blocked out, and I'm sure the younger crew would probably look at it and say, this is not the Flintstones, this is Transformers, because they're all little rocks, and you can just imagine the rock reassembling itself as being a giant monster of some sort. That aside, this place has also got rock carvings just underneath the rock, so you do have to climb underneath it. Be a bit careful. I've got some pretty good hiking boots on, but still found it's like got baby powder on it. It's easy to slip, so be careful. Or if you're with someone, make certain they hang on to you. But underneath there, awesome. I love all that sort of stuff, the Aboriginal carvings, etc. I must say, I'm bordering on embarrassed because the walk I just did which was the Flintstones. It only takes 15 minutes up, 15 minutes back, and I think I probably took that long, and I was up there filming and everything. So all the other people I saw here were doing the summit trail, which takes literally hours. So I saw them all, there's a whole heap of cars here. They're all getting ready with their little rucksacks and their water bottles and all sorts of safety equipment and everything. So they're gone for hours, and I'm just in and out, 10 minutes, boom, 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 snap a couple and I'm off. But I'm sure that's okay. Okay, there it is. That's the fourth, I think, the fourth hike I've been on, which is 4 more than I normally do. Great little trips, and they were really quite short and they weren't very difficult. But turns out I'm a little fitter than I thought I was. Definitely recommend if you get the opportunity to do that. The one I've just been to is looking at the carvings. Then I accidentally got onto the Blue Trail and nearly did a long walk. So I met someone on my way and they said, no, this is a long walk. Spin around and back here I am again. Okay, self-confession, what do they call it? Full disclosure. Full disclosure, I didn't go on all the hikes. And the other thing is I didn't go around the entire loop of the rock. Only because there's probably lots of other YouTube videos where people have been around it and show you various bits and bobs, and I didn't want to do it just because. I've seen a lot, I love what I've seen, and I think that's enough to give to you. And if you come and do it, by all means do the whole Monty. Well, that was Kennedy Ranges and Port Augustus, both fantastic places to go to. Big tip there, when you're leaving Mt Augustus and heading back, probably head back to Gascoyne Junction. I took the shortcut and filled the caravan with dust. Never a good look. The other thing is, at the next video I'll be doing, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be doing a swim with the whale sharks. So I'm really looking forward to that. And if you found this video helpful, useful and or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And until next time, this is Paul Wheel Drive, signing off.